Lift his name up,
God
see?
is awesome. Awesome.
My God,
Awesome.
the name of Jesus is.
Awesome. My God is awesome.
Tell your neighbor, tell your friend.
Awesome.
He is.
Awesome.
Tell them, Tandy, he is.
Awesome.
I know he is holy. He is holy. He is holy. He is holy. My God is. You know, tell them he is. I know he is great. He is great.
So great.
He is great. He is great. My Jesus is. I know, tell your friend he is. I know, tell him he is mighty. He is mighty. He is mighty. He is mighty. I know, tell them he is. Tell me, powerful. He is powerful. He is powerful. He is powerful. My God is. Your God is. The name of Jesus, he is great. He is great. He is great, great. He is great. My God, your God,
My God
your
is
provider,
awesome.
my provider,
Yes, he
your provider,
Awesome.
our provider, my God is. I
Awesome.
know, tell them he
He is
is.
awesome.
I say-
My God is awesome.
He is powerful. My Jesus, he is.
Awesome.
Tell him again, he is.
Awesome.
You know what? He's my protector. 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 He's my protector. What about you?
Awesome.
When you're down and out, he is. He is holy. Holy. He is holy. Holy, my God is.
I could never enjoy elevation knowing that I poisoned a generation. Yo, what up, Guyana? This is your boy, the Double R, aka Richie Righteous. And I want to say, man, that we got to keep Guyana crime free. We've got to make a conscious effort to take care of our own. If we don't, who else will? And so to all my young people out there, put your energy into something positive, chase your goals and your dreams, and encourage others to stay away from a life of crime. You stay away from it and make sure you turn anything off that promotes it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep Guyana crime free, and we won't even promote it in the culture. This is your boy Double R. Yeah.
Word out to be a man, I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm a preacher, father, and a husband. Come to think of it, I'm like
when the road is long and heavy, when it's dark and I can't see clearly, I will lift mine eyes to the hills from whence my help cometh. My help it comes from you. Lead me, oh, lead me, oh, lead me where I never been before, place I never seen before. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father, carry me. When I come to the end of myself, Father, carry me. Father,
Yeah, carry me in the morning time. Romain Virgo. Teaming up with Kevin Dungswell. Beautiful Sunday morning here. The final day in the month of January 2021. Yeah. Sebastian Church is in session, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome down. Thank you very much for entertaining me in your homes, wherever you are. Be it the social media, be it the download app of AJ94 or the FM bandwidth. We just want to say thank you, and we trust that this program will continue to be a blessing to you whenever it's on, okay? So, thank you. Good morning. It's Sunday, y'all. Let's get up and get. Things need to be done. No need to be scooping around. Father, carry me. Yeah, we got to look to hills. From whence cometh our help? Our help cometh from the Lord, which made the heaven and the earth. Today is Encouragement Sunday, so I'll be encouraging my people wherever you are. Some great music as well, some encouraging words. Keep it locked to AJ94 number 1. Bashman Church is in session. I'm your host, Kester Mortimer Dean.
Calm. Listen to 94 number 1.
You've gotta be like a tree, planted by the rivers of water, bringing forth your fruit in your season, Yada, yada, yo. Every man, woman, boy, and girl. Oh, boy, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh. Like a tree planted by the water. My roots run so deep, my leaves cannot wither. I bring forth my fruit in season. Whatever I do, oh boy, it shall prosper. Oh, you're like a tree planted by the water. Oh, your roots run so deep, your leaves cannot wither. Oh no. You bring forth your fruit in season. Whatever you do, it shall prosper. Say I'm planting, I'm planting, I'm planting. Oh, I'm planting, I'm planting, I'm planting. Yes. I'm planting, I'm planting, I'm planting, hey, I'm planting, I'm planting, whoa, oh, hey. The environment that you're in is so important, oh, for the purpose in you to be realized, oh, this purpose in you will shift you into a new season. Hey. Then everything in you I know will come to new life. I've gotta sing again. The environment that you're in is so important. Oh, for the purpose in you to be realized. Boy, this purpose in you will shift you into a new season. Then everything in you I know will come to new life, because I know. So we're planting, we're planting, we're planting. Oh, we're planting, we're planting, we're planting. Ah, yes, we're planting, we're planting, we're planting. Oh, we're planting, we're planting. Go ahead and bless His holy name. Wherever you are right now, lift up your hands. If you know your friend will take. Oh yeah, yeah. Don't let your life be pulled away by trouble. To stay in place and delight yourself in God. For you've been planted by the Lord. Oh, you've been planted by the Lord. Oh, yeah. Because you're living and you're moving in your new season. You're living and you're moving in your blessed season. You're living and you're moving in your new season. Every man, woman, boy, and girl. You're living and you're moving in your new season.
This is the only boom on the FM bandwidth.
Your new season. You got to step up by faith right now. Hey, you're planting. You're planting. You're planting. Whoa. Yes, you are. Oh, yeah. You gotta bring forth your fruit.
Yeah, man, be planted. Shall not be moved
The Lord has placed inside
by
us.
no one or nothing.
You gotta step out. Run it. Because I said, you know you're living and you're moving in your new season. You're living and you're moving. It's been
Living and you're moving in your new season. It's your blessed season. And nobody put nothing on you, man.
that my life,
Good morning, my nation, Guyana. What's up?
but I was wrong. So
Yeah, Encouragement Sunday, y'all.
you made
I know those of you might be feeling down and out. It's the final day of this month. January is already out of here. What have you accomplished? I asked that question last week, and I will continue to ask.
help reminds me that it was not over. Still I rise.
Where are we as a country?
Died, I'm alive and I am free.
So many people are broken, disenchanted right now.
Because my
We're here to encourage you, man. Give you some strength, because that's not you alone is not in the boat, you know.
scars remind me.
Yeah, boy, all of you in the boat. Some of you got canoe. You know where's a canoe? A tree trunk dig out. A piece of wood for you to sit down upon with a paddle. You feel me? Some of we get 25 horsepower. Some of we got 75 horsepower. Some of we got warship. But we all in the boat, right? Different boat. But we in the boat.
I rise. Where I should have died, I'm alive and I am feeling.
Some of we get yacht.
All because my Jesus, he was right on time.
Some of we get cruise ship.
These scars remind me. They painted pictures of me,
But it's a boat, right?
about me. They left when I fell. They don't know that God was with me. I remember when I almost let go, but mercy said no. I'm gonna fight for you. I'll fight for you. Yeah. Help reminds me that I'm stronger. Just watch me rise.
Good morning, Pastor Pam. How you doing this morning? Yeah, we all have those things called scars. Some of us still affected by it. Some of us would have moved on from it. Some of us are in it.
But I made it. Yes, I made it. Check how I'm stronger. 'Cause I'm stronger. Stronger. Stronger than goodness and mercy shall
This is what I know. This word song and power this morning coming to you. Feel me? Yeah, man. Westman Church, Lego.
ever since I was a little lad. I always knew I had a hard road to tread. Material lungs raised, I never had that through the grace of God. Why I never bother. Thank you, Jesus, for where I am. Would have been worse, but here I stand. The road still rocky, so take my hand, Lord. Give me little guidance, boy. I show you good. So me know me, I go make it. You don't secure me future, though the enemy try to wreck it. And what you offer me, Father God, me, I go get it. And if I know for me, then you know me, I go sweat it. And in
in on me pocket. Anxiety me drop it, patience me cap it, favor me got it. Goodness and mercy me not have to grab it. Me faith to take off like rocket. Watch it.
Oh yeah, surely goodness and mercy shall follow everywhere. Follow me everywhere I go, Lord. Oh yes, I said goodness and mercy shall follow me everywhere. Follow me everywhere I
You see my
go,
God?
Lord.
He's incredible and unchangeable. He's a warrior that's invincible. Not stable, but he's noble. He is intimately reachable. Not touchable, but he's lovable. Yes, his grace is irresistible. He's gentle and he's humble, yet his power's undeniable. He's faithful and he's truthful. Him can't lie, no, that's impossible. He's learnable, but not teachable. He is perfect and incorrectible. Inconceivable, apprehensible, 3 in 1. Inexplicable, so adorable, glorifiable. You don't know him, that's regrettable. You good, you good, you good. That's what me know me. I go make it. You don't see
Goodness and mercy shall follow me,
wreck it. I watch
shall follow you. Just apply yourself.
I go get it.
Let me encourage us this morning, man. Listen up. You know, suffering is not now. Suffering is not for one set of people. You know, we believe that suffering is for those who have sinned. People who do bad things suffer, right? That's the understanding of some people. And those who do good, everything gonna be hunky-dory, smooth sailing, everything gonna be all right, no problem whatsoever, none. But the Bible is very clear, because from in the beginning of time, because of man's disobedience to God, suffering came into being, and it never ends since then. However, we have cushion to break that fall, where Jesus would have stepped in to cushion our fall. What do I mean by that? The Bible regards suffering as normal. Part of this suffering comes from the fact that we live in a fallen world. This kind of suffering falls on the just and the unjust. Those of who believe, those who don't. But for those who believe, there is hope. I constantly ask the question, what if you live this life as if there is no God, and at the end, God turns up? What you got to lose, what you got to gain? What if you live this life as if there is a God, and at the end, God didn't show up? What you got to lose, what you got to gain? So these are things we need to think about as human beings. They're people, they have their own thinking. Many of us, we depend on other people to think for us, which is sad. There are those of us who believe in other people, and it goes on. And so this morning, I definitely would like to encourage, you know, I would like to direct us a little bit here to Romans chapter 8, verse 18 to 22. Right? This Encouragement Sunday. So, and I'm just not encouraging you based on my mere understanding, but I want to take us to the Word, which has the merit of this encouragement this morning. So, Romans chapter 18, it says, "For I consider that the suffering of this present time," talking about now, you know, "are not worth comparing with the glory that is to be revealed to us." So for those of us who believe that there is a God and that God will come through on his promises, this is the hope we have as believers. This is the hope we have. This is what separates us from the world. Simple and plain, you know. No big fancy gallop here, so straight up. verse 19 of Romans chapter 18 to 22. For the creation waits with eager, long for the revealing of the Son of God. Verse 20. For the creation was subjected to futility, not willingly, but because of him who subjected it in hope. See the hope that we got? 21. That the creation itself will not be set free from its bondage to corruption and obtain the freedom of the glory of the children of God. For we know that the whole creation has been groaning together in the pain of childbirth until now. People don't want to hear nothing but suffering. People feel, oh, if I get money, on me suffering over. You bet. Let them people with money tell you. It is not so. It is not so. So I want to encourage you this morning, with all them things going on, brother, there is nothing new under the sun, you know. Nothing new. Be encouraged this morning. Whatever it is that you're going through, does not you alone. I make the comparison of us in the boat. And I talk to us about the different boats they have that could do different things, but there is still suffering. So be encouraged. Be encouraged. You hear? So I encourage you, we play music this morning. I trust that Romans 18 to 22, it's sinking. Find some strength in these scriptures. There is hope. I'm living this life as if there is a God, and expecting at the end of it that God shows up. You know, I am one of those who believe that God will show up in the end. So I am living my life with the expectation of God showing up in the end. Even if God don't show up, I ain't got nothing to lose, you know. Nothing. I ain't got, and this is not a gamble. This is my belief. And I stand on this until I die. You understand what I'm saying this morning? So be encouraged. Be strong. Yeah, can say it ain't easy. Yeah, I know it ain't easy. I could tell you. You know? But there is hope. 6 hours 32 in the morning time. Bashment Church is in session. Encouragement Sunday, y'all. Let's go.
Christian people failing, oh yeah. But to their surprise, we keep on rising to the light. We keep on holding. Your love is on our side. Yeah. Your love will be my shield and guide. Oh. Your love is on our side. Yeah. Your love will be my shield and guide. Yo, in my heart, love is always there. No matter how them a mock, no matter how them a tear. One thing I know, God is always there. I know He always care. All of my burdens, yes, He'll bear. Drop all the scales down so me see it clear. Hey, well, me now walk in fear. We speak the word, the wicked disappear. Your love is on our side. Oh yeah. Your love will be my shield and guide. never leave my side. And all of my needs, I know you're gonna provide. Oh, in my heart, so live inside. Cause without you, Jah, I just can't live my life. No, Jah love is on our side. Oh yeah, Jah love will be my shield and guide. Yeah, oh Jah love is on our side. Oh yeah, Jah love will be my shield and guide.
This morning as well, I would like to use this program, as we always do, to speak truth to power. I am one of those who never afraid of anybody. And I see a thing as I see it, and I go my way. In today's world, when you speak truth, those that are guilty take offense, and they try to fight you. I'm very much aware of that. There's a fight I'm prepared for. And I will not be a hypocrite. To sit here on a platform like this and pretend as if everything is okay. Everything is not okay. And we know politicians are not to be trusted, you know. And I could tell you that on many levels, why I say that. I respect the office. But somehow, and us as citizens, us as human beings, us as individuals, we fall prey to politics and politicians every 5 years. Because they come around, they talk nice things, they do your street like if it's a favor they're doing you, when that is a part of their job. It is a part of their duty to make sure the infrastructure is maintained, the citizens are safe, and all of that. That's the work. That is why we put them there. So you're not doing us a favor by fixing road, putting up lights, and all these things. You don't do nobody no favor. This is what you're supposed to do. So constantly, you know, we see these things, they come and they give you a little handout, you know, take out a little picture like if, you know, Santa Claus come to town. And we feel that, oh yeah, you know, this political party nice, and that one nice. All have their flaws, all have their do's and their don'ts, all have their yes and their no's, all have their big stinking dirty way, all of them, right? And we're afraid because we take sides to call out one against the other. So what you find, if a party of your choice does something, you quiet. Or you find a way to give, you know, okay to what was done. You defend rather than condemn a wrong because of affiliation. If we continue like that, we ain't going nowhere as a country. Right? If you favor somebody, don't matter what wrong they do, you in calling them out. Because you favor that person, this is your friend, this person be nice to you, and blah, 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 black sheep. However, as human beings, these things do happen. How much time you going to take trick? How much times? How many times you going to take trick? My problem is, as the church, that should be different, that should be standing, speaking on behalf of the kingdom of God, is silent. But we choose to speak when things doesn't go in our favor. And this morning, I would like to call out the church. Because the church is what I represent. And my brothers and sisters in Christ, I know I got a lot of enemy there because they don't like me for the way like I'm speaking now. Yeah, they don't like me for that, and I don't have a problem with it. I didn't bond with nobody in this world, you know. When I came into this world, it's me alone. Me mother didn't make a twin. So I ain't begging for friend. I just want to make that clear. Right? We have the other religious bodies. We have Hindus, we have Muslims, we have Rastafarians, another religious group. We have, Cassidy, where are you going with this? Now, they say the church is the backbone of any nation. We see so much wrong. Government before, this government, all. And we refuse to call them out because of affiliation. My thing is, if you're going to stay quiet all the time, you know. Don't wait for a particular event to occur to become disenchanted. Continue staying quiet because that's the role you take. Quiet, you're dumb. Or stay blind. You ain't seeing. And no offense to any dumb person out there or blind person, just creating a scenario here so that we could understand the responsibility that we have as church, as radio, television personalities, also those who hold public offices. You have a responsibility. And we, the people, have to hold you accountable. I understand I do something, you come out at me. All right, fair enough. But just remember, one hand don't clap. One hand don't clap. It's two making this night. If you take one, nothing you're near wrong there, you know. But if you put the two together, you can get some sound coming out of there. All right? It's Encouragement Sunday this morning. Here what's going on now. We know COVID mash up the world, you know. Just talk about the suffering. We established that fact. The good and the bad will suffer. So not because you turn a Christian, you suffering done, you mad. As a matter of fact, you turn on no, you know. We don't preach this kind of message because we don't want to scare anyone, right? We preach nice, fancy messages. Oh, the Lord loves you and He blesses you. You're talking about the Lord, the God of wrath. When God gets vexed, oh, you wipe out a whole nation and then thing there. We don't talk about that. Oh, the God is a loving God and He will forgive you 70 times 7. Yeah. The God is a God of brimstone and fire too. Tell the people that. Balance, right? So we see COVID come mash up the whole place, brother. International, all over. Nobody gets spared. I mean, nobody. We see big third world countries buckle with this COVID thing. Shut down, border closed, everything closed. Even now, the second wave is hitting UK, different viruses started up. UK, Canada, all these places. The US now trying to put back thing into, you know, into order. Chaos. People dying in the millions because of COVID. Here we are in Guyana. Irresponsibility, you've got to call it for what it is. Mr. President, this morning I want to speak to you, sir. I want to speak to you from my office. This decision that was made here, I don't know who advising you, but you need to reverse gear here, sir. In the interest of the health and safety and the lives of our citizens, this is unhealthy decision. This is an unhealthy decision. This decision, and I'm using you source because I trust this is a little bit. Right? I don't really watch local news no more, you know, because you don't know who to trust. News source credible. Well, at least 90% of the time. So, I'm going to give God Mosey that credit. Not all the time. Sometimes he's missed the beat, but incredibly. Right? I could call you and tell you what I said. Because you know how we are. Hey, God, what else did you say? Tell you I said it. Because no man is 100%. None. Right? I don't care how righteous you be. You're 100%. So I'll give you 90. All right. So here we're saying. Update COVID measures. Bars allowed to reopen at 40% capacity. Churches to remain at 25 capacity. I mean, all right. Why churches? Why the churches single out here? I didn't see the religious organization 25 capacity. I see church, meaning the body of Christ. What happened to the Hindu community? Is there 25% too? What happened to the Muslim community? Is there 25% too? What happened to the Rastafarian community? Are there 25% too? That's what I want to know. We got to be careful what we're doing, y'all. Because if you say we have a society that is multi-religious, multicultural, and all of these things, then we have to make decisions balanced and just and fair. You cannot, like this foolishness here, so I call it for what it is, foolish decision. How are you going to give bars 40% capacity to operate in a pandemic? And the church, which should be more sober, help people to make more wise decision, help them to think more constructive. Because let's make a little comparison here between the church. You know, the church is the one that is highlighted here in this report. Let us deal with that for what it is, right? Comparing to a bar. When you go to a bar, what do you do there? You consume stuff that would not help you to think straight. And when you're thinking straight, you will do foolishness. Like, don't wear your mask, you're going to gang up, you're not going to keep your social distance, you won't wash your hands because you're not thinking straight. Right? Because you're consuming something that contributed to that. However, on the other hand, with the church now, if you go there, there's nothing there for you to consume that will not help you to think straight. As a matter of fact, it is the onus is on the church to make sure that they stand in line, that they do the right thing. So if you ask me, in my estimation, what I would have done, give the church 40% capacity to operate and give the club 25%. That's what I would have done. But you can't do this. This is not a good sign. This is messed up, y'all. So, Mr. President, you better than this. Whoever advises you, I don't know, they should be fired with immediate effect. The task force, y'all listening to me this morning, we jumping on radio, we telling people, oh, this, that, we threatening people, we putting fines on people, and now this. We got to do better than this as a nation. This ain't right. This need to be corrected. And I'm saying it for what it is. This need to be corrected. ASAP. Non-acceptable. Unacceptable. Non-acceptable. Rejected. Beep. Like a card without credit. Reject. We cannot sit and allow these things as a nation. Some people would benefit from this. The club owners will be happy because guess what? They're going to be making money, right? So what does it profit a man to gain this world and lose his soul? Huh? What? So you telling me we're coming into the house of the Lord to praise God and, pray and stand on behalf of this nation. You want we pray and you want we do this and you want we encourage people and you want, and this. This wrong. This is so wrong, man. This to make it. So here were the stories, and I'll read it for the y'all who know. And you feel like just running me mouth. And like I said, news source are reading from here, so right? Gordon Mosley. With more than 1,200 new cases of coronavirus being recorded in the first month of the year, the government of Guyana is moving ahead with further reopening of the countries, even as other countries globally are tightening restrictions against COVID-19. In the update, COVID-19 measures, the government is allowing bars to reopen at 40% of their capacity. 2 weeks ago, indoors dining for restaurants was also approved at 40% capacity. Both bars and restaurants should close their doors nightly by 9:30 p.m. Bars in Guyana have been closed since March 2020. The reopening of bars at 40% capacity comes even as religious organizations are only allowed to host religious services at 25% capacity. Well, okay, now I'm seeing religious, meaning the Muslim community, the Hindu community, the Rastafarian community. The headline does not say that. The headline says what? Church. So if you just take it from the headline, you will feel the church is singled out here. But now reading into the story, it says religious, and it says religious since March 2020, right? At 25%. So if your church have 1,000 people, 25% of that congregation is allowed. You have to keep your distance, you got to wear your mask. The only persons who shouldn't have their masks are the conveners of the service, so such as the worship leader, the backups, as well as the pastor who will be preaching. For the Hindu and Muslim, I don't know how they operate up in there. So, I suggest that, whoever is speaking will have to wear their mask, right? Yeah. So, we're continuing. Bars in Guyana have been closed since March 2020, reopening at 40% capacity. Okay, I don't be now there. The update measures will see the 10:30 p.m. to 4 a.m. curfew remaining in place along several of the other measures that have been placed since last year, including restrictions on even hosting social gathering. During and after press conference today, that was yesterday, President Ali responds to question from news source on the justification of the reopening of the bars at a time when cases are increasing. Said the Ministry of Health now has greater capacity to deal with coronavirus. You just read in the beginning of this news report. For the month of January, today is the last day in the month, we have recorded 1,200 new cases of coronavirus. 1,200 people. That's 1,200 persons, Guyanese citizens. That is a cause of concern. Right? The president said the government has faced complaints from businesses and bars owners about the impact the pandemic was having on their businesses. He said the government was faced with questions of whether it allows businesses to go bankrupt or to ensure they reopen and adhere to the specific guidelines. Prime Minister Mark Phillips, who head the National COVID-19 Task Force, said citizens must realize that they need to be most responsible in protecting themselves against the pandemic. Guyana currently has more than 800 active new cases. The country's death toll now stands at 176 following the death of 53-year-old woman on Saturday, which was yesterday, the 30th of January, 2021. Where are we going with this? We having double standards. What goes to one ain't go for all? And we need to take stock of ourselves. It's all good to come out and say the health ministry, this, and the task force saying people should be, yes, people should be responsible. But we know people are not going to be responsible. If people would have been responsible, then we would not have the police force. We would not have the army. We would not have none of that. Because people would be responsible because we said they should be responsible. If we don't put systems in place, people is going to do stupid things. So we got to help those people who are going to do stupid things not to do stupid things by making sure we safeguard our citizens, by putting the requisite laws in place to make sure that is carried out. That is the responsible thing to do. No business owner can make decisions that's going to impact this nation and its citizens. I am a businessman. You feel me impacted too? We store lock up for how much months? Where are getting the money from? So long, we still waiting for 25,000 Guyana dollars. I still waiting. If I was to wait on that to pay, well, that can't even pay my bill. There's one bill. What happened to food? Now listen. The government have so much to work with. Pull in these businesses that are complaining, and y'all work out something. The utility people, work out something with them so that it would ease the impact. Work with the banks. To help alleviate the sufferings of your citizens. But you can't extend. All we're doing is like we creating more problems in this country, health-wise, I remember, listen, I rather man come to me and say, yo, KD, help me out here. So, I can get it like that, and X, Y, and Z, see what you could do for me. Then you come to me and try to make me something. Right? I remember in the early, the Ministry of Health, along with the Ministry, the Office of the Prime Minister, had a conference for the entertainers, radio personality, radio presenters, DJ, film makers, that kind of people. Right there at the Arthur Convention Center. I was there. I even made a post of it. They invited us into that space and make promises to the entertainment industry, because we know that since there is no party now, DJs who earn from the trade is taking up licking, but still Digicel bill coming, still GTT bill coming, still GPL bill coming, still Coach bill coming, still all them bill coming on time. So it's an uphill battle for persons within the entertainment fraternity to live. So we were invited in this space to share our concerns, which we did, but promises were made for us to meet again on how the entertainment industry will be helped by the government of Guyana. I'm talking about this present administration. Boss, that come and gone how much months now? I never received another phone call. I haven't heard anything from anyone about that meeting. A selected group was put in place to make decisions, come up with ideas how to put forward programs to help DJs and presenters and filmmakers and such like. I'm still waiting to hear the call. all I've seen, pockets of persons who were at that meeting, who are DJs themselves and presenters themselves, have ads of COVID-19 on their programs. Which means, I don't know if they're doing it for free or if they're being paid. But I feel a way because I was at that meeting and what was told to me is not what I'm seeing. So I feel betrayed by the administration for calling me wasting 2 hours of my time. Me ain't got no kind of time for waste, 2 hours of my time I waste for hear a bag of things. And up to now, I still waiting. Y'all don't make me nothing, brother. Me dep on though. Me ain't there for nice name, It's people's life we dealing with here, so. People's livelihood. DJs got family. And if they want to be honest, me is not one of them coming out and play no big band and flash nothing and say, but I got this going on. Me got nothing going on. I suffering with everybody else. I tell you about the suffering. So don't say, Christian people don't. Yes, we're going to suffer. Together too. But with the suffering that we have, we got hope in Christ. Those who don't, ain't got no hope. You suffer in vain. So I have a problem. And the administration, the government of the day need to address this. So, Mr. President, this is, sir? No, sir. Wrong bang. And Cassidy saying it, Wrong bang, boss. Regroup and come again. No business can make the government do this. And you see, if the church wasn't quiet, and the religious community wasn't quiet, this ain't gonna happen. But they say when wise men stay quiet, foolish men reigns. In this case, because the quietness of the religious bodies, the business reigns. Y'all talk to me now. This is real talk, brethren. This thing I don't have to do with politics. This is about the life of the citizens of this country. And as a citizen, as a father, as a businessman, as a Christian, boss, I get every right to say the things that I'm saying. Who want to take offense with this, you go right ahead and carry your feelings. But I tell you straight up what it is. You feel me? This is Encouragement Sunday here at the Bashman Church, and we don't play with it, boss. So, Mr. President, and the task force who's responsible for the guidelines be carried out to the rules and the regulation of COVID in Guyana. This is a wrong decision. Y'all need to regroup and come again. All right? Yes. And I'm speaking on behalf of the streets. I represent the streets. In the interest and the safety of our health and the livelihood of our peoples, y'all need to come good. If you can call me in a meeting and make promises, you better carry it out because, boss, I can tell you, me in the pondo, right? Me ain't got time for waste. Straight.
I've been feeling kind of pressure lately. It's like everything is coming down on me. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, something just stay right. Lord, I need you to pour grace on me. I'm feeling thirsty and I need some mercy. They coming like a flood. Hide me in your blood. This is an emergency. Let this cup pass from me. Don't let my enemies conquer me. Don't let them find me. Come rescue me. Come rescue me. I realize that all my flesh will fail me. My right hand became my greatest enemy. Them out a murderer, them out a vampire. Darkness can't love light. I chose them best, so yes, I know it won't be easy. My objective is to worship and to please thee. The fire's getting hot, defeated I shall not. I'm standing on the solid rock. door shall be open. These are the words that my Father has spoken. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, I must overcome this fight. A little faith, it'll move on mountain. I need some water from the living fountain. How could I regret that I made this step? Never, never, never thirst again. Let this cup pass from me. Don't let my end, my will, but thy will be done, and I will just be still until you speak a word, my Lord, and place me on that hill, and victory shall be mine. I'm waiting on my time. You're my source, my strength, my shield. I dare not look behind. Let this cup pass from me. Don't let my enemies conquer me. Don't let them find me. Come rescue me. Come rescue me. Let this cup pass from me. Don't let my enemies conquer me. Don't let them find me. Come rescue me. Come rescue me. Let this cup pass from me. Don't let my enemies conquer me. Don't let them find me.
941.
Turn down for what?
The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, for He has anointed me to preach good tidings to the poor, to heal the sick, to mend the broken hearts, to set at liberty those who are oppressed, to open the prisons for those who are bound, to give them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garments of praise for the spirit of heaviness. Only they that heals it knows. Only they that heals it knows. Them things that we eyes them close, but we know the Lord are gonna trample we foes. Only they that heals it knows. Only they that heals it knows. Them things that we eyes them close, but we know the Lord are gonna trample we foes. If you see things through the eyes that I am seeing through, maybe that will change your perception and change your view. You wouldn't judge the ghetto youths by the things that they do. If you ever spend one day in one of them shoes, what if you have a daughter and she's only 2? You wake up and she wake up with a crazy flu. You can't afford a Panadol or a Theraflu, so you cry until your knees them weak and your eyes them blue. You qualify for the job but you never get through, because of your address them said them disapprove. Because I know not to corrupt or made up broke. This I get how people struggle. Me I tell you that feels it knows. Only they that feels it knows. Them things say that we eyes them close, but we know the Lord are gonna trample we foes. Only they that feels it knows. Only they that feels it knows. Them things say that we eyes them close, but we know the Lord are gonna trample we foes. He that is wise and understanding, use your intellect. In the ghetto, them no make your cake like our Intratech. So where the money come from, fi buy all of the guns them get. You need to understand and realize how the system set. But I ask the Lord to intervene and help me take that step. Help me abstain from doing things I know I will regret. To walk and live a righteous life and eat food by my sweat. Don't want to get caught up in the devil's snares and traps him net. Them no say they log in at them eye, but them see me spec. The Lord say Moses, I am by your side, don't bother fret. No own no man nothing but love, no own no man no debt. I'm glad you made that righteous choice before your life is wrecked. Only they that feels it knows. Them things say that that we eyes them close, but we know the Lord. I go trample we foes. Holy day that he using knows. Holy day that he using knows. Them things say that we eyes them close, but we know the Lord. I go trample we foes. That. Blessed are you, poor in spirit, you know. For yours is the kingdom of heaven. And blessed are you that are pure at heart, for you shall see God.
Only day that feels it knows I.
Blessed are
And
you.
I know a lot of people feeling it right now. We got to do better for our nation, our citizens. We got to do better.
The Lord
No
is
if, no buts, no maybe.
holy day that feels it now. Holy day that feels it now. The things
Turn
that
down
we
for
eyes
what?
them close, but we know the Lord. I got
Yo,
trample we
you know when you hear all
foes.
of the DJ them I say, there is yesterday and then there's the rest of it. Call I trample all I.
Some people just say, yo, Cassidy, just tell them for me, man. Walk a mile in my shoe. Yeah.
Them can turn them back on you. Them can love our next trial more than you and get way.
We need to be fair. We need to be balanced.
And you make them get way.
Too much favoritism going on. In a pandemic, bros, no, it can't happen.
Me tell her just walk a mile in my shoes, yeah. And understand what me I feel. Walk a mile in my shoes, yeah. And you will see so the pain, right? And all who feels it knows it. Yeah. That struggle, yeah, me never chose it. Yeah. And the hardest thing for me do. Yeah. Hardest thing for me do, yeah. Me mother, yeah. Me never want to tell you can't take the pressure no more. Me want love my children. Me have to free myself. Yeah, walk a mile in my shoe. I bet you can walk a day in my shoe. So bet you can walk a mile in my shoes. All what's up, walk a mile in my shoe. You make them get wet. Ooh, ooh. From me at 12, me no go to school. Tell me who I go pay for it. And 54 people had me sleep. So who I go pay for it? Me daddy dead from me a 7. So me can't blame him. Me have brother and sister who coulda call mother too. So tell me, walk a mile in my shoe. Walk a mile in my shoe. Walk a mile in my shoes. All what I go. Walk a mile in my shoe. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Keep calm. And listen to 94 number 1 FM.
Yo, you know when you hear all of the DJ them I say, there is yesterday and then there's the rest of it.
It is an awesome feeling when I have somebody to love. Hey, hey. It is a good feeling when you know I'm love you back. And that's a fact. Hey, hey. Yo, this is your boy Culture Dean representing for Kestadine at 94.1. Got to rock. Some people make nice when them see me rock.
Nah, sell my soul. Da 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 boy.
It's like the world gone cheap. Oh yes, we see. Them must sell out them soul to get rich, but no me not do it. Who me can do it? I rather work hard for the little when me have. It's like the world gone cheap. Oh yes, we see. Them must sell out them soul to get rich, but no me not do it. Who me can do it? I rather work hard and work hard, yes. I tell you the last is getting cold. See them now the stories unfold. Yet still half of the story has never been told. Man put price tag on them soul. And them not care about the innocent nor God up above. People sacrificing the people they love. Is this about the game? Why this thing so strange? Or is it about some money and fame? It's like the world gone cheap. Oh yes, we see. Them must sell out them soul to get rich, but no me not do it. Oh me can't wait. I rather work hard for the little when me have. It's like the world gone cheap. Oh yes, we see. Them must sell out them soul to get rich, but no me not do it. Oh me can't wait. I rather work hard and work hard, yes. This is a sincere prayer to the Father. Before me sell my soul, I rather stay as a papa. Now sell my soul for drive no Benz, no Prada. I rather settle down with a ladder. It seems like mankind them don't understand, you know, when things are right from when things are wrong. Them really need to start out them plan before them get them soul owned by another man. The world and cheap. Oh yes, we see. They must sell out them soul to get rich, but no me not do it. Oh me can't wait. I rather work hard for the little when me have. It's like the world and cheap. Oh yes, we see. They must sell out them soul to get rich, but no me not do it. Oh me can't wait. I rather work hard and work hard and say da 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 da. Nah sell my soul, oh da 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 da. Please not sell your soul. Da 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 da.
Don't sell your soul, man. Don't worth it.
Da 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 da.
Some of you sell your soul to keep up with the Joneses.
Yet still half of the story has never been told. Man put price tag on them soul. And them not care about the innocent nor God up above. People sacrificing the people they love. Is this about the game? Why this thing so strange? Or is it about some money and fame? It's like the world gone cheap. Oh yes, we see. Them must sell out them soul to get rich, but no me not do it. Oh me can't wait. I rather work hard and work hard, yes. The world gone cheap. Oh yes, we see. Them must sell out them soul to get rich, but no me not do it. Oh me can't wait. I rather work hard and work hard, yes. The world gone cheap. Oh yes, we see. Them must sell out them soul to get rich.
Voice of Marlon Christie in the morning time. The world gone cheap. Man, I sell out them soul just to keep up with things, you know what I mean?
Oh yes,
But the Bible tells us about this revelation. Tell us about the last days, you know, these things will be unfolding. And so it's, you know, it's right there before our very eyes unfolding. If this don't happen, then God is a liar. Yeah? So if you know your word, then you would not be too worked up about the way things are. But still, as voice in the land on the behalf of God, you got to speak truth to power. Yes, you have to. John the Baptist dead. He lose his head. The thing is with the church, they're frightened for lose the head. You know? Then when they attack, you know, people going to come after them. Well, so what? All we got to go someday. If there's your way for go out, that's it. You want to determine how you're going to dead? Huh? Look, stand for something or fall for anything. You hear me, sir, people? Straight talk, yeah? But you can't be a part of the society claiming you're a leader or you stand for people on people's behalf, representing people, and the very people you say you stand for and representing are being trampled upon, and you're quiet. That doesn't make any sense to me. You feel me? And so that is what I'm saying this morning. And I see now in this pandemic, I tell you,
everybody's hoping that good days will come around. Everybody's hoping, got to get their feet off the ground. Everybody's hoping one good day will come around. Everybody's hoping, all the troubles will be gone. Hey, Mr. Time Waster, what is your intention? I hope you know that good things don't just come by sitting down. I know you have your hopes and dreams.
dreams inside your head. But one thing you've got to know, yeah, faith without works is dead. Oh well, everybody's hoping good days will come around. Everybody's hoping, yeah. Got to get your feet off the ground. Everybody's hoping, whoa, well, one good day will come around. Everybody's hoping, yes. Oh, well, you should know that evil won't take you far. So look inside yourself and see who you are. 'Cause by your fruit, oh, you shall be known. Before you judge your brother's heart, yeah, check out your own, yeah. Take heed this time for redemption. Man can redeem yourself. I know that the Father is listening. Don't be afraid to cry for help. It may be long, but not forever. Trials will affect your zeal. If you want to achieve, you gotta be clever and put your shoulders to the wheel. Yeah, everybody's hoping.
Our very own Edward Neblett in the morning time. Word, sound, and power coming through your speakers here at the Marshman Church Sunday. Encouragement Sunday, y'all.
Get your feet off the ground. Everybody's hoping. I know 2 good days will come around.
One good Eddie Neblett deserve another, man. Listen, Eddie, big up yourself, brother. Any part of the world you're there, you don't know. I know you're there in the US, but we gotta let them know.
Check the trend. 94.1 Boom FM. Yesterday, Gospel Rocks. Keep it locked. Blessed love.
Keep calm.
Come on, y'all.
And listen to 94 number 1 FM.
So many things are happening, yeah, yeah. Take a look around, yeah, yeah. God knows, take a look around. Every day it is a constant strife, trying to stay alive. Yeah. So the youth them have to compromise their dignity to survive. Whoa, so many things are happening. Whoa, when you look around, all of the goals and dreams and self-esteem are crumbling to the ground. Too much frustration in the youth's mind. Whoa, taking them down. Can't afford the expensive education. So they turn to drugs and guns. Intensive situations. They can't intensive. So many things.
Words of wisdom here in the morning time coming from our very own boy.
Take a look around, yeah, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, where is the line?
Every day it is a constant strife, trying to stay alive. Yeah. So the youth them have to compromise their dignity to survive. Whoa, so many things are happening. Whoa, when you look around, all of the goals and dreams and self-esteem are crumbling to the ground. Too much frustration in the youth's mind. Oh, taking them down. Can't afford the expensive education. So they turn to drugs and guns. Intensive situations. Taking place all around. Intensive situations. Designed to keep you down. Intensive situations. Oh, open your eyes and see. Intensive situations. Yeah. It is time to start believing that we all can move along.
much is going wrong. But tell me, how are we supposed to fly with weights holding me down? Yeah, so my brother, free your mind. 'Cause remember, life still goes on. Intensive situation. They can't place all around. Intensive situation. Designed to keep you down. Intensive situation. Open your eyes and see. Intensive situation. God knows well. Intensive
Keep calm.
situation.
Listen to 94 number 1 FM.
Intensive situation. Designed to keep you down. Intensive situation. Intensive situation.
Girl Siobhan, and I represent for. Hey guys, it's your girl Siobhan, and I represent for a crime-free Guyana. Did you know that crime causes anger and frustration, fear and anxiety, depression and withdrawal? Yes, it does. I am Guyanese, and I would like to see a crime-free Guyana. So, let us fight crime by working together. Let us consider each other. Stop the fighting. Put down the guns. Work for an honest dollar. Report offenders. Promote positivity. And join this campaign for a crime-free Guyana. Chevron Moore endorses this message.
Keep calm.
Come on, y'all.
And listen to 94 number 1 FM.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Big up yesterday, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Whoa. Yesterday come so far. We won't turn back now, so we're almost there. Sound GT music, whoa. Yo, Cassidy, go and big up yourself, youth. You know, you say the hypest DJ in the town. Yo, you have to play it all around, get the people them, get them into the vibe. Remember some Mystic says so.
No, me not to call no 911. My blessing in security, not Jesus. Yo, Cassidy the fireman, you're the first one to play this one. Nobody can erase your blessing because the pen done in a Jesus hand. Prodigal son, represent.
Thumb them. Thumb them.
This is the only boom on the FM bandwidth.
Out in the streets, they call it Rona. Welcome to 2020, close elementary. Telling people talk of this century. Now them tell me the parents up in a frenzy, cause the food that run low in the pantry. Some boy not know this, them only come around like tourists. If you sneeze, get boxed with Clorox. Hands in glovers, wash face and wipe down surface. Essentials them hunting, I'm a son and a soldier. We not afraid of nothing, we know job. Sin worse than corona. Hot or cold, yeah. Hey. They call it Rona. Welcome to 2020, close elementary. Telling people talk of this century. Now them tell me the parents up in a frenzy, cause the food that run low in the pantry. Some boy not know this, them only come around like tourists. If you sneeze, get boxed with Clorox. Hands in glovers, wash face and wipe down surface. Essentials them hunting, I'm a son and a soldier. We not afraid of nothing, we know job. Sin worse than corona. Hot or cold, yeah. Biblos things unfold, yeah. Pestilence a cover the earth when the trumpet blow and the King of Kings step in. Passing full effect, earth stop spinning. Man flesh a peel off, teeth been gnashing. It's a whole new world, sing out Aladdin. Wow, bigger than any pandemic. Salvation is free, brother, don't panic. Confess with your mouth and your heart on it. Jesus Christ welcomes you home. Welcome to 2020.
Our very own Dwayne Fire.
Come to 20, out in the
Hail from Port Royal, now resides there in the US of A. This one is called Rona. That's what they call it in the streets. It's taking the war by storm right now. Keep your distance, wear your mask, wash your hands regularly, sanitize. Avoid large crowds. If you don't have to go on the road, stay at home.
This is what the Constitution said. My God shall supply.
Encouragement Sunday here at the Bossman Church. Yeah. I have a little announcement to make before I go this morning. I will be out for a bit, between myself and the management of AJ, we're going to work out something for the Sunday program. I'll be out for a month. I will get to that in a bit before I leave this morning, though, so you know what's up, all right? Here, 40% church and 25% bar. That's how it for go. Not the other way around. And you notice now the church won't talk, eh? No. All the time them quiet, you know. Now them won't talk. When you refuse to confront something, it will come at you one day. It will come at your door knocking. Cop. Cop. Stay silent. Continue to shut your mouth.
Yes, you couldn't be any zoo. God alone need and you can do the same too. Whatever they deal, wherever they place, I live, you need a pair of shoes. That specialize in blessing, but it's all up to you and you. God is all we need. Nobody else, my friend. He is all we need. Hey!
Keep calm. Listen to 94 number 1 FM.
Just got for your rent and for your mortgage for you. Hungry, I bite and you want to stop at us. Leave the dumpling and the peas and you provide. Hey! It no easy as it hard.
This is the message.
Trust oh God. So many souls are lost. Me now stop going.
How dare you rate a bar over the church? Huh? How dare you do that? Unacceptable.
Get high, just to feel nice. Now give me rum in and a cup for your chill for ice. And now tell me you will have
The bars are not the only places that are affected by coronavirus. Every citizen of this country, every business is affected. We have to be balanced, we have to be fair. And this is what I want to say this morning.
Me and a coward. Me now drink, get drunk, now smoke, get high.
just fi feel nice. Now give me rum in and a cup when you chill pan ice. And now tell me fi hold off a vibe. Me not gonna party fi bleach all night. Nah link up no shorty fi feel alright. Me nah lose me soul and live party life. Yes, me abide in a Jesus Christ. Get to self in order fi live by faith. We saved by grace. Every day we have to pray. Ask the Father for change without the ways. Alright then, that's the only way we are gonna make it in a heaven. All day, all night, we have to stay in a girl presence. Me feel nice, so nice. In the presence of the Lord, there is fullness of joy, so me feeling alright. Me feel nice, so nice. In the presence of the Lord, there is fullness of joy, so me feeling alright. It no easy, believe me. The enemy not gonna stop tease me. Him want with it fall and drop, but gotta put it back on track. Hold on, stop. How is your relationship with God? Do you have confidence and assurance? Forget about yourself and know so your problem solved. Read your word daily and make sure you fast and pray. Seek wisdom from the Father night and day. The wages of sin is dead, but the gift of God is eternal life. In a paradise, they want to spend the rest of my life. Me feel nice, so nice. In the presence of the Lord, there is fullness of joy, so me feeling alright. Me feel nice, so nice. In the presence of the Lord, there is fullness of joy, so me feeling alright. Me now drink, get drunk, now smoke, get high, white. Just fi feel nice. Now give me rum in and a cup when you chill pan ice. And now tell me fi hold off a vibe. Me now gonna party fi bleach all night. Nah link up no shorty fi feel alright. Me now lose me soul and live party life. Yes, me abide in a Jesus Christ. Get to self in order fi live by faith. We see by grace. Every day we have to pray. Ask the Father for change without the ways. What are you fighting for? What are you fighting for?
So my brother, Hindu brothers and sisters, to my Muslim brothers and sisters, to my Rastafarian brothers and sisters this morning, listen. We need to hear from you guys. This is an attack on the religious community. I feel personally as a Christian, I'm offended by this, that, you know what I mean, nightlife is giving precedence over the things of God in this country. It is unacceptable. How can you be a religious leader or a religious body and even allow this? How can you? So I'm very much looking forward to hear from the Hindu community, from the Muslim community, and the Rastafarian community. The church now talking, and now find them out. Right? Yeah. So, y'all continue to stay quiet, and more like this gonna come. Rather than we fight, let us hold one head with one voice and take a stand for what is right in this nation. It's in our own interest that we do. Even if we mightn't live to go across to the promised land, our children, we got to make sure we have a safe place for them. So, if you ask me, I would say to you,
what are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? Stop all the fighting. Stop 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 fighting. Listen me. Every Christian should live as one. You gotta hear me. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Put aside your difference and opinion and follow Jesus. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Yeah, why? The children is watching, whatever we doing. We should not be fighting, we should be united. Together we moving, God kingdom we building. The world should be seeing that Christians united. Stop fighting, stop fighting, stop fighting, stop fighting, back fighting, back fighting, back fighting, back fighting, stop fighting, stop fighting, stop fighting, stop fighting, back fighting, back fighting, back fighting. Hold your brother hand and shake it. In Jesus' name we will make it. Hold your sister hand and shake it. In In Jesus' name we will make it. Hold your brother hand and shake it. In Jesus' name we will make it. Hold your sister hand and shake it. In Jesus' name, yes. We should stop all the foolishness. You gotta hear me. Stop fighting, stop fighting, stop fighting. All of the greed and the selfishness. I follow Jesus. Stop fighting, stop fighting, stop fighting. Hey, why? The children is watching. Whatever we Christian doing, that's why we should stop the fighting. Join hands and start uniting. Together we moving. God kingdom we building. The world should be seeing that Christians united. Stop fighting, stop fighting, stop fighting, stop fighting. Backbiting, 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 backbiting. Stop fighting, stop fighting, stop fighting, stop fighting, backbiting, backbiting, backbiting. Hold your brother hand and shake it. In Jesus' name we will make it. Hold your sister hand and shake it. In Jesus' name we will make it. Hold your brother hand and shake it. In Jesus' name we will
man.
Hold your sister hand and shake it. In Jesus' name we
WDSC you're calling, but I'm using the phone for do the live, bro. Send me a WhatsApp message, please. Yeah, man. What you fighting for? Why? You have a country to build and you're fighting. Move, man. Move. Oh, yes, sir. In Jesus' name we will make it. Hold your sister.
In Jesus' name we will make it.
Hold your brother.
In Jesus' name we will make it.
Hold your sister.
In Jesus' name. Stop fighting, 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 stop fighting.
This is our very own warrior. In the morning time, 7 hours 42. And we got to come together as one people. And then we have this whole notion with Venezuela right now, trying to play them in some bully. Here, since school days, me don't rate bully, you know. Every minute I used to always in a fight. You could be big like a will be pushing away, you know, brother. You're knocking me. You understand me? It's fight. You understand? So, Venezuela feel because they got more firepower than we and thing, and you know, the army bigger than we own and so on. You know, some bad people when they feel like they could beat you, they just poke. Always pushing, throwing hints, trying to get a response because you know if you get into a brawl, they could overpower you. So they just carry on, you know, push. You know what I mean? So I'm encouraging us to live together as one in this nation. All right, so I got a text here, so you see how people stay? Somebody done report in our custody say the government launching a war against religion. Y'all see how the devil conniving and dangerous? Anyhow, it's a good thing I'm recording it so y'all could go back and check it. Every word was said. But that's how people are. They would find things, try to make up things, to say things that you didn't say. To lash back at you. So I would advise those of you who didn't hear what I said to go on my Facebook page and listen to what I said. All right? I never say anything about any government launching any war on any religion. I'm speaking on the decision that was made on the press conference that the president had, and I quoted from a news source article. I read the whole article on the task force giving bars or businesses 40% to operate over the church, remain at 25% to operate. It just don't cut it, boss. It's a wrong decision. And I will say it again and again and again. It's a wrong decision and it needs to be reviewed and it needs to be corrected. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm saying the religious body should speak on this matter. Should speak on this matter. We should not stay quiet. This is a concern. How can we do that? It's not even 40-40. 40-25. But when things go wrong, we call on the church to pray. We call on our religious bodies, our religious leaders. Oh, yeah, come and say something, come and do something. No, we gotta be more proactive. We have to be fair and we have to be balanced. So whoever is sending misinformation out there about what I said, go on the Facebook page and just listen to what I said. And then you would realize the devil is up and running. People are just wicked, boy. You know what I mean? They're wicked. That's wickedness right there. You know? Anyways, we got to know what we're doing. But as a people, we cannot sit idly by and allow our leaders to just do what they want. Because at the end of the day, our life is at stake here. If you ain't care about your life, boss, I care about mine. And I can't see people making decisions, even without my input, that would affect me, that would affect my family, and people that I love externally. It would affect them, and I just can't sit idly by. If that means this is the last program, I don't care. I said what I said, and I meant every word of it. You know what I mean? Straight, no disrespect to nobody. But if you're gonna be marginalized for speaking truth to power, things that concerns you, and people gonna attack you for that, that is a fight I'm willing to take. You hear? That is a fight I am willing to take. I know I haven't done anything wrong. And this is the problem we have, because everybody quiet, because people are muzzled. The fear is being driven into people that they can't speak for what is true and what is just and what is right. They can't speak. People are fearful. Well, I ain't fearful. I ain't fearful. I ain't said nothing wrong. Here, I maintain what I'm saying here. And I have no apologies neither for what I've said. None. Right? So I just want to make that clear. You understand me? Straight and narrow.
Somebody move up in the night. Yeah. Where's the minister, Gadi? Alongside Jesus Mighty. You know what? With Jesus Christ, you can make it alright.
Careful how you live your life, careful how you sow.
You see?
Anywhere you throw, you see that that's how it a grow.
Watch them.
Even around the corner, that's enough you know. Step off the broad road and take in a row. Careful how you live your life, careful how you sow. Anywhere you throw, you see that that's how it a grow. Even around the corner, that's enough you know. Step off the broad road and take in a row. Yeah.
Well, some of them a walk over, me smell them order. Well, some of them smell like a last, some of them a beard in a tree cream soda. King Jesus, them shatter. Father God, they don't want be a parter. Them get up and just up and bless up and still come and sprinkle them kalanga water. Well, some of them are real Judas. One kiss on me dream like Jesus. God give me the spirit for this earn, so me learn so they can wear me out like Adidas. Say sweet, Jesus sweeter. I mean, I just no chiquita. Some pretend to be nice when they can't go try. Them say one in you like
Careful how you live your life, careful how you sow.
Look out!
Anywhere you throw, you see that that's how it a grow. Even round the corner, that's enough you know. Step off the broad road and take in a row. Careful how you live your life, careful how you sow. Anywhere you throw, you see that that's how it a go. Even round the corner, that's enough you know. Step off the broad road and take in a row. Yeah.
Yeah, know I walk to the valley of death. I me never fear no evil yet. But them want come take a set. Promise hold them all a bet. Want fi trap me in the net. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Now go make them stop me break. Cause if I fi me advocate, you have to be aware. Cause some of them no care. Them tell you that they'll never hurt you and them all a swear. No make them come too near. Your heart them fit here. They want you jump it and them chop and then you
Careful
disappear.
how you live your life, careful how you sow. Anywhere you throw, you see that that's how it a go.
Look out.
Even around the corner, that you know fi know. Step off the broad road and take the narrow.
Tell them to the right, just a book out.
Tell them to be aware, can we come prepare? We use the blood of Jesus Christ and get them out of here. Them all a set them snare, but we now have no fear. The more them persecute, the more we are gonna persevere.
Some of them say that them sweet, some of them are honeycomb. Some of them say that them a shine like them a chrome. When we check it out, them hearted tough like stone. Them a white was some ultra full of dead man bone. Some of them make them fool you, some of them make them school you. Throw you them on fire, figure that's why they want come cool you. All the skin of them teeth, whatever do, try to ridicule you. Be separated, come from among them friends, don't make them rule
Careful how
you.
you live your life, careful how you sow.
Blood sucker.
Anywhere you throw, you see that that's how it a go.
We don't trust them.
Even around the corner, that you know fi know. Step off the broad road and take the narrow. Careful how you live your life, careful how you sow.
Vampire.
Anywhere you throw, you see that that's how it a go.
Craig robber.
Even around the corner, that you know fi know.
Bad grabber.
Step off the broad road and take the narrow. Yeah.
Well, some of them a walk over, come and smell them odor. Well, some of them smell like Kyla, some of them are made in a 3 cream soda. King Jesus, them shatter. Father God, they don't want to be a part. Them get up and just up and bless up and still come and sprinkle them call and water. Well, some of them are real Judas. One kiss and we tremble like Jesus. God give me the spirit for discern, so we learn. So they can wear me out like Adidas. Say you sweet, but Jesus sweeter. I mean, not just no chiquita. I pretend to be nice when they can't grow twice. Them see one in you like
Careful how
Peter.
you live your life, careful how you sow.
Look out.
Anywhere you throw, you see that that's how it a go.
If you watch them,
Even around the corner, that you know fi know. Step off the broad road and take the narrow. Careful how you live your life, careful how you sow. Anywhere you throw, you see that.
And it's time for the judgment. Things I sing, aye. For all those wrongs you've done, you think you're gonna get away. For all those seeds you sown, you know they're gonna grow again. For all those wrongs you've done, you think you're gonna get away. For all those seeds you've sown.
7 hours 53 here in the morning time. Bashman Church Sunday, baby. Anyway, like I promised, Bashman Church will be off live for a month. I will be heading out for a month, and I covet your prayers, but I will know whatever, man. Listen, I was awarded by Psycho University Wollmine, which is under the auspices of the United Nations. United Nations Peace Ambassador. Yes. And so I will be heading out to receive that award. So I won't be on live until March. Okay? But I've spoken to one of the management team that deal with the technical side of things, so that, you know, maybe we can do pre-recorded programs and just broadcast it in my absence. That is if I still have a program after this morning. So if you hear me back at all, you know why, right? And so that's the reality of life. That's the kind of world we live in. So if I'm back, then bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. But we will be prosecuted for righteousness' sake. The Bible says that. I'm aware of that. That is why these days when you're talking things, you got to record it. Because people going to come around you funny. You know what I mean? People have their own wicked agendas. And they feel they alone have the right to speak. And you should accept some of the foolishness. Not me, I'm very sorry. Not this brother. I rather suffer. You understand? I rather suffer. No one is going to bully me like Venezuela trying to bully Guyana. Nobody. And so, against that background, I want to say thanks for your support, thanks for your love, and everything. Thanks to the management of AJ for allowing me the opportunity to present my programs here on a Sunday. But if the things that I have said this morning that will cause the friendship or the relationship to end, then we are in a very sad place. Very sad place. And so I just want to encourage us as a citizen of this country. We have the responsibility to hold our leaders accountable without fear or favor. Once you know you're wrong, once you know you're in liable about anything, you're not accusing anyone wrongfully, then by all means, I say stand up. Stand up. I refuse to be bullied by anyone. Refuse. I make no bones about saying that. I didn't never take it in school, and I wouldn't take it now. All right? So let's remember to pray for the brother. And, you know, once you keep close to what's happening on social media in terms of my Facebook page, I will keep you abreast there. So I'll let you know as we progress how things are. So on that note, I want to say thanks for your never-ending support. To my streets people, big up yourself. Custody would always defend. Be it here or anywhere else, I will defend, represent. Have a blessed rest of your day. Thank you very much. Stay safe. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Sanitize. Keep your distance. You feel me? Your health is your wealth. You dig? Your health is your wealth. So if you want to live long and healthy, then abide by the guidelines of COVID or the World Health Organization and the Ministry of Health, power and the whole 9 yards. Yeah? But we need to have a balance. We need to be responsible, and we need to be just and fair in our decision makings. All right? So Custody saying thanks and peace out.
Make your light shine. Church, too long we have played games. Make your light shine. Hey brothers and sisters, tell the world, full time you make up your mind. Can't be a Christian and a bad man the same time. Full time you renew your mind. How you feel praise God with strife and grudge and bad mind. Me sister, you light no shine. God them a see you in a church on Sunday daytime. Get you in the club on Saturday night time. Drinking syrup and wine. And my brother, stop lying to the girls on the telephone line. My brother, you don't have your wife long time, but it's like you want 2 wife and 10 concubine. You need to cast the demons to the swine, so we can go a last supper and broke bread and wine, and praise the Savior divine, and give thanks for grace and mercy every time. This little light up, yo, I'm gonna let it tell the world, say, this little light up, yo, I'm gonna let it tell the world, say, this little light of mine, yeah, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Tell the world, I'm gonna stop playing church at the outside.
94.1 Boom FM. Custody. Gospel rocks. Keep it locked. Blessed love. Love. Love.
Hit it, poppin' now. Your music lives.
This is Wale, Chris Brown. It's your boy, You Got It. Keep it locked to your favorite station.
HJ 94.1.
You are my fave, but are you contagious? The social distance rules say Go 6 feet that way.
Or during your social distancing? Ain't nobody got time for that. Party with us all day on 94.1 Boom FM. Quarantine and chill with 94.1 Boom.
In light of the coronavirus disease 2019, here are 7 steps to prevent the virus. Step 1. Wash your hands frequently. Step 2. Avoid touching your eyes, mouth, and nose. Step 3. Cover your cough with the bend of your elbow or tissue. Step 4. Avoid crowded places. Step 5. Stay at home if you feel unwell, even with a slight fever and cough. Step 6. If you have a fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical care early, but call by phone first. 624-2819 or 624-9355. Step 7. Stay aware of the latest information from WHO. You can visit our website at www.health.gov.gy.
Music up, AC on.
We go so hard.
It's the hot sounds of HJ 94 number 1. Light Sundays for the lighter side of life every Sunday on HJ 94 number 1 Boom FM.
Select a diamond if loving you is wrong. I don't wanna be right, 'cause I don't mind being number 2, as long as it's with you. You know it's Jackie Jacks.
The Inferno Mixtape by Selector Diamond.
I used to think that love was just a fairy tale, until that first hello, until that first smile. But if I had to do it all again, I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause this love is everlasting. Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things we never take notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in love.
Inferno.
Girl, you're everything a man could want and more. 1,000 words are not enough to say what I feel inside. Holding hands as we walk along the shore. Never felt like this before. Now you're all I'm living for. Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things we never take notice of. You wake up and suddenly you're in love. Each day I pray this love affair would last forever. Suddenly, life has new meaning to me. There's beauty up above, and things
This has got to be the saddest day of my life. I called you here today for a bit of bad news.
Selector Diamond.
I won't be able to see you anymore because of my obligations and the ties that you have. We've been meeting here every day. And since this is our last day together, I want to hold you just one more time.
Inferno.
When you turn and walk away, don't look back. I want to remember you just like this. Let's just kiss and say goodbye.
I had to meet you here today. There's just so many things to say. Please don't stop me till I'm through. This is something I hate to do. We've been meeting here so long. I guess what we done was wrong. Please, darling, don't you cry. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. Many months have passed us by. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. I can't lie. I'm gonna miss you. I've got ties, and so do you. I just think this is the thing to do. It's gonna hurt me. I can't lie. Maybe you meet another guy. Understand me? Won't you try? Let's just kiss and say
The Inferno mixtape by Selector Diamond.
I'd be in trouble if you left me now. 'Cause I don't know where to look for love. I just don't know how. Oh, girl, how I depend on you to give me love when I need it. Right on time, you would always be
how much you'll never know. You've got away and left me alone. Untouchable memories seem to keep haunting me. Of the love so true that once turned all my gray skies blue, but you disappeared. Now my eyes are filled with tears. I'm wishing you were here with me. So put love on my thoughts of you. Now that you go, I don't know what to do. If only you were here, you'd wash away my tears.
Selector Diamond.
The sun would shine, and once again you'll be mine, oh mine. But in reality, you alone will never be. 'Cause you took your love away from me. Early in the morning, I put breakfast at your table and make sure that your coffee has its sugar and cream. Your eggs are over easy, your toast unlike me. All that's missing is your morning kiss that used to greet me. Now you see the juicy sour. It used to be so sweet, and I can't help but to wonder if you're talking about me. We don't talk the way we used to talk. It's hurting so deep. I've got my pride, I will not cry, but it's making me weak. I'm not your superwoman. I'm not the kind of girl that you can let down and think that everything's okay. Boy, I am only human. This girl needs more than occasional hugs as a token of love from you to me. Ooh, baby. I fought my way through the rush hour, trying to make it home just for you. I want to make sure that your dinner will be waiting for you. But when you get there, you just tell me you're not hungry at all. You said you'd rather read the paper and you don't want to talk. You like to think that I'm just crazy when I say that you've changed. I'm convinced I know the problem. You don't love me the same. You're just going through the motions, and you're not being fair. I've got my pride, I will not cry. Still, I can't help but care. I'm not your superwoman. I'm not the kind of girl
members only. It's a private party. Don't need no money to qualify. Don't bring your checkbook, bring your broken heart, 'cause it's members only tonight. Say you lost your woman, say you lost your man. You got a lot of problems, oh, in your life. Well, they throw in a party for the broken hearted, and it's members only tonight. Go tell mama, go tell daddy, red or yellow, black or white. Throw in a party, oh, for the sad and lonely. It's members only tonight. Members only. It's a private party. Don't need no money to qualify. Don't bring your checkbook, bring your broken heart, 'cause it's members only tonight.
The Inferno mixtape by Selector Diamond.
Selector Diamond.
I found love on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. Love on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway.
Selector Diamond.
True love will never die. So I've been told, but now I must cry. It's finally goodbye. I know. With music softly playing, his lips will gently say, "Honey, I love you." He held me in desperation. I thought it was a revelation, and then he walked out. How could I be so blind to give up love the very first time? To be fooled is a hurting thing. To be loved and fooled is a kind shame. While I pass the lane, as he laughed my name, with music softly playing, his lips would gently say, "Honey, I love you." He held me in desperation. I thought it was a revelation, and then he walked out.
It must have broke your poor little heart when the boys used to say you look better in the dark. Oh, but now they give all they learned in school to be somewhere
Diamond.
You're looking kind of lonely, girl. Would you like someone you could talk to? Well, I'm feeling kind of lonely too, and if you don't mind, can I sit down here beside you? Oh, yeah. Oh, babe. And if I seem to come on too strong, I hope that you will understand. I say these things cause I wanna know if you're as lonely as I am. And would you mind sharing the night together? Yeah, sharing the night together. Yeah, sharing the night. Now would you like to dance with me and hold me? You know I wanna be holding you, baby. Oh, cause I like feeling like I do, and I can see it in your eyes. You're liking it too. Oh, baby. I'd like to get to know you better. Is there a place that we can go where we can be alone together and turn the lights down low and start sharing the night together? Yeah, sharing the night together. Yeah, sharing the night.
The Inferno mixtape by Selector Diamond.
Hey girl, long time no see. Do you have a little time to spend with me? Stay inside. I wanna know what's been going on in your life. Talk to me, baby. Your hair
man for select a diamond every day, see?
The Inferno mixtape by Selector Diamond.
Looking back over my years, I guess I shedded some tears. I told myself time and time again, this time I'm gonna win. But another fight, things ain't right, I'm losing again. Takes a fool to lose twice, start all over again. Think I better let it go. Looks like another love TKO. Oh, think I better let it go. What you think about it, girl? Looks like another love TKO. Try to take control of the love to control me. Cause to lose all thought, sense of time, have a change of mind. Taking the bumps and the bruises of all the things of a two-time lose. Trying to hold on to things that's gone, it's just another sad song. Think I better let it go. What you say about it? Looks like another love